go to savenbamt.com. Use code CUTE. Get the cheapest, fastest delivery. You know how to get around the filters so you will not get banned. Go do it now. And as soon as we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to go live and give away 450k VC either on Xbox or PlayStation. So turn notifications on and good luck. All right, guys, we are back. Top 5 budget players at each position. Right after this, we're doing a power forward tier list. At that, we're going to do the best team possible. So we have at least 3 videos coming out today, as we try every day. But let's go ahead and get started. Subscribe if you're new. If you like, short and to the point. Now, Thompson is going to be a great budget guy. He's going to have perfect tendencies, attributes, stuff like that. He's going to be big enough to use. He's not small, which I really like him, but for his price, he's going to be a great value. Now, if you want to go a little bit bigger, you can go Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom is going to be 6'10" at the point guard position. A little more expensive, but I will say that rim running with him is going to be a little more easy than it would be with Thompson. Now, Lamar can catch and shoot. His SIGs are not the best. Speaking of better SIGs, it's going to be Penny Hardaway right here. Penny Hardaway is amazing. I love this card. I run him. His release is easy. It's not the fastest, but it's an easy release, and I like easy because when you kick it to somebody and they catch and shoot, what does that mean? That means you're confident you're going to make it. Now, obviously, at number 2, we're going to have Ben Simmons, the monster at point guard. 6'11", put his shoe on him, get a coach, and this guy can shoot threes. I've made so many threes with this card, it's easy. Now, Joker. I'm going to tell you what, I'm actually going to move Ben in front of Joker for number 1 because of his tendencies and defense. He's a little bit better on defense. Now, Joker at point guard, guys, obviously you're going to be good with switches. Somebody sets a screen, you got to roll back with them. Guess what's going to happen? You are going to be able to roll back with that big point guard and not just get mashed and just have such a mismatch. It's going to be able to make your life a little bit easier. I will say that. Now, Joker is going to be so good at catch and shoot. His release is nice. That's going to be my top 5 budget point guards. Now, guys, there are going to be cheaper point guards in the game, but my point is I'm going to give you cards that are still usable you can still win with. I'm not going to sit and hype up a card that's trash that you're going to have a hard time to win with. Now, let's go ahead and move on because we're doing this video short and to the point. Now, Tracy McGrady, he's going to be a great offensive guy. You can still run with him. Shooting leaners, jumpers, his SIGs are still going to be nice. Now, RJ Barrett just came out, and this card's a budget beast. I'm going to tell you right now, his release SIGs and attributes, you can go get this card and run him right now. He's not going to be the biggest, but you can actually score with him. Speaking of the biggest, it's going to be Bender, guys. 7-foot tall Bender. If you want the size, you can move him up. This guy's going to get shots, obviously. If there's a screen, switching back with a big is going to be good for a 7-foot guy. I love Bender. He's better than you think. Now, Kevin Garnett is one of my favorite cards, actually. He plays great defense. He gets in lanes. He gets you interceptions. I will say that his release is amazing. I can just sit there and know somebody cheats off and I pass him. I know I got his release down. It's so easy. Now, Danny Granger is amazing. He is going to be a little more expensive, and that's why I wanted to give you guys a variety here, right? Like, we've got a big guy in the middle, a Bender. We have an offensive juggernaut, Tracy. We got a well-rounded guy in Danny. So I just really wanted to give you guys the whole picture here. Now, Danny is going to be the best for his SIGs being big enough, and I love him, so go get him. Now, small forward, we got Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay always has a good player build for some reason. His release is good. So if you need somebody that's big and has a good release and can get to the rim, it's going to be Gay. Now, up next, guys, we have a 7-foot small forward. He's a budget guy. He's going to be able to guard the bigs, and I love his release. I love everything about him. Now, Karl Malone is a horrible person in real life, but on this game, they gave him a lot of good stuff. They gave him good SIG, good jump shot, stuff like that. His free throw, however, is completely trash. His free throw is worse than Shaq's. Good luck making a free throw with him, so do keep that in mind. If somebody is spamming you online with Carmelo, which I don't think there's very many people, but somebody is, just foul me. He'll miss the free throw. Perlinko, catch and shoot, 6'9", big, love him. This guy here plays great defense. He actually jumps lanes and gets you steals. I actually like this card. His release is fast, so if he's in a corner, you're gonna be very confident getting it off. Bobo is huge. His price has dropped. There's been so many Bobos come out. Go get him. You're gonna love his release, his size, his length, his build. You're gonna love this card. Power forward. We have Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's gonna be an offensive guy, not a defensive guy. I actually don't really recommend him at this point, but he's got to be on the list as the budget guy. Anderson's going to be a way better version of him, being able to do more. I feel like Dirk's almost ancient at this point. Marcus Saul at power forward, I like him. Just remember, he cannot guard the Giants, but his catch and shoot is nice. He actually does get you blocks. He does rebound well, and obviously his stats are maxed out, so he's fast enough. George Mirasan, when his price even goes down more and more and more, you're going to see this guy everywhere. Guys, a 7'7" power forward is crazy. He does have good badges. He does have good everything. But what is wrong with this card is going to be his jump shot. His jump shot's definitely not going to be best, right? I will say, can you hit it? Yes. Is it reliable? No. Now, Mobley does cost a little more. I get it than some of the other budget people tell you about. But Mobley's amazing. His SIGs, his jump shot, everything's great. He just can't guard a monster. So if he gets Mirasan on him, Mirasan's going to back him down. Just keep that in mind. But you can actually ISO with Mobley. That's how good he is at power forward. So at center, Ralph Sampson is going to be able to get in the way, defend the Giants. His release is not the best. He cannot move. He cannot dribble. So if you just need a guy to stand there and guard the Giants, you're tired of getting mashed, and you're going to run your offense through something else, go get him. Mark Eaton's going to be upgraded. Sampson, because of his release, for sure. Now, I like Mark. He can defend the Giants, and he has a good release. So it's not a great release, don't get me wrong. But Mark is just more movable than Sampson, for sure. Now, Porzingis is going to be more of a pick and pop kind of guy, right? If you're going to set screens, catch and shoot, you're going to love him. He has a great release. Now, Mirasan's going to be also on the list for the centers. Just repeat everything I said about the power forward. Now, Ilgauskas is not going to be super cheap, but I do want to give you guys the option, because if you go to my website down below in the comments and get your MT, there's a video down below me buying MT is short and to the point, and how to get around the filters. And it shows me receiving my MT. Go save your money. It's in the comments. Ilgauskas, guys, is amazing. 7'3", good release, good SIGs. This guy defends the Giants. He's going to be the best budget guy. Are they cheaper? Yes. But I don't want to give you guys names that are not going to be relevant. I could give you a 2,000 center, but it's not going to matter because he's not going to be good enough, right? Ilgauskas can be your starting center right now and keep up with the Bobos, with the Yao Mings. He's actually that good. Go get him. That's new for me, guys. That was a top 5 budget at each position. Up next, I have power forwards tier list. After that, we're going to do the best team possible. So subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs to get monetized. Thank you for the support. And as always, guys, be kind for no reason.